Hello Cancer, I hope you're all doing great. Thanks for tuning in and your support of my channel. This is your mid to late April tarot and oracle card reading with an emphasis on what the full moon in Scorpio on the 26th might be illuminating for you, and it's a supermoon, so this makes it all the more potent in energy, and it's in your fellow water sign of Scorpio, intense Scorpio. So this can stir up our emotional body somewhat. And you are ruled by the moon as well, Cancer. But this can also heighten your intuitive abilities, this supermoon as well. And it could also be a very transformative time for all of us, as Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is a planet of deep change and transformation. And for you, this supermoon is happening in your 5th house, which is lovely because the 5th house is ruled by the Sun and Leo, and it's all about fun and romance, creativity and children if you have children. So it could be new love for some of you if you're single or looking, or it could be a secret admirer with this energy. It could be letting your inner artist out in some sort of creative project or creative ideas or inspiration. Just feeling inspired and putting the fun and romance back into your life and relationships. So great energy for you with this supermoon. You could be craving more intimacy and want a deeper bond with your partner too, with Scorpio energy. So we'll get started with your reading. And I'm starting off your reading with the Goddess Dream Oracle. Message for Cancer. And I always list all the decks that I use in the description box below if you want to find out more about any of them. So first of all, you have self-love, loving yourself. Well, that's appropriate for a full moon, a supermoon in your 5th house of love and romance. And the most important aspect of love is loving and accepting yourself first. You can't have a lasting relationship with anybody if you haven't work through your own issues. And we all have some issues of varying degrees. And with this card I get also getting in touch with your inner goddess, your inner high priestess here, especially with the owl for wisdom. And the owl is the only bird that can see in the darkness. So I feel that you'll be able to see through any fake people or illusions or anyone trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Because you're known for your strong, powerful intuition, Cancer. And then you have another card with a lot of owls and dance. Let your body move. And it doesn't have to be dance. It can be anything that inspires your creativity and your zest for life. What makes you excited to get up in the morning, Cancer? And dancing is a great exercise because you're doing exercise without knowing it. It doesn't feel like exercise like it would be going to the gym or something like that. But with all these night owls in these two cards, I feel that some secrets or information or revelation or breakthrough might come to light as well with the Scorpio full moon. And next I'm going to get you some Ocean Stargates oracle cards. And you have council meeting. It's time for a gathering, a meeting, or a group discussion, so as all ideas can be consolidated to help bring in a new balanced path for the community at large. And you do have Cancer. You do have the Sun, Mercury and Venus all in your 11th house of friendships and social circles for Taurus season from the 19th of April to mid-May. So it could be a good time for a group project or teamwork, because the Sun in the 11th house is great for finding like-minded people or your soul tribe. And it's ruled by Uranus, the 11th house. It's Aquarius energy. So you might feel like joining a rather eccentric group of people. That may appeal to you during Taurus season as well. And any networking or getting your thoughts and ideas out there, it's good energy for anything like that. And you also have follow your intuition, and I'm not surprised that came out. People are waiting for you. Make contact with the ones in your visions. Well, that's a powerful message, because I was thinking with that council meeting card, it could be your spiritual guides and angels that you're getting in touch with as well, not just people on the physical plane. So trust your intuition, and I did get that message from all these owls in these first two cards that some information may come to light that's important in some way to your situation. So we'll get into your tarot and see what they have to say. I'm going to get you a tree wisdom card at the end. I'm using a crystal power tarot for these full moon in Scorpio readings. Can we have some guidance for our lovely Cancerians, please, for mid to late April? What might be full moon in Scorpio be illuminating for them. See what's come out here. The Nine of Cups, which is lovely. Aquamarine. All your water energy. I trust in the flow of life. So some dreams, hopes and wishes might be coming true for you during this supermoon, Cancer, which is lovely. And just more happiness and balance and fulfillment in all your relationships as well with the Nine of Cups. And then you have the Eight of Swords. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. So what the Eight of Swords is saying is that you feel a bit trapped or restricted by a situation. And I feel that this might have been something that's been going on for a while that you've been trying to break out of, but up until now the energies haven't been right for you to do so for one reason or another. But this is all about what's going on in the mind, being air energy. And any obstacles that you may be facing, just think about whether they're just barriers that you're putting up in your mind or whether they're actual barriers to you moving forward. And then you have the King of Cups, your energy, or Scorpio or Pisces, Angel Aura Quartz. I am my own anchor. So it's always a great sign when the King of Cups comes out, that especially with the Nine of Cups here, that there's going to be more kindness and compassion and empathy in all your relationships. And it could be because you have all this planetary activity in your 11th house of friendships and social circles and networking. And of course the King of Cups could be coming up actually representing this supermoon in Scorpio as well. So it could be Scorpio energy. And the King of Cups is always a message to follow your heart. And he's the ruler of his emotions. He has strong emotions, but he's learnt to manage them. He doesn't allow them to rule his life. He's a very enlightened soul, the King of Cups, which is why they have the lotus here, which represents enlightenment. It starts off in the murky depths of the pond, and then it works its way up through the water, which represents our emotions. And then as it blooms in the sunlight, it represents enlightenment. So I feel that with this card, you're on a sort of a journey of self-discovery. And you did have this card with before that said self-love and self-acceptance is important as well. So that could also be the message of the King Of Cups here. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is great for your business and finances. I'm always rewarded for all that I do. So some new energy coming in regarding your material world in some way. And how this manifests will be different for all of you. Excuse me. Being a general reading, it could be finding your dream job or starting your dream your dream business, or funding for a business. It could just be a gift of money or money coming in that you didn't expect, which is always good news, isn't it? And also reward and recognition here for all your hard work, all the effort that you've been putting into something. And Cancer, being a cardinal sign, actually has quite a good head for business and making a success of their career and business. And you also have the Ace of Wands, a fiery Ace of Wands, a red garnet. I'm inspired to follow my passion, so some renewed passion and energy for project as well here. And then the last card you had out was the Seven of Pentacles, Malachite. I trust my ideas and my direction. So another message to have faith in yourself, in your abilities and talents, your unique ideas, and trust that it's all going to work out okay. And you could be doing some reevaluation as well with the Seven of Pentacles, especially if you have been having a lot of new energy coming in. You might be able to make some new plans that you didn't think you were going to go ahead with before. And I'm going to use the Gateway Oracle next to clarify your messages here. A great reading for you, Cancer. You probably had the best reading out of everyone so far, apart from maybe Aries, got a fairly good reading as well. And your first card is being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. So I feel that harks back to this dance energy, and also the Ace of Wands. Finding your bliss here. I feel you'll get the chance to do something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time now. And for some reason or another you haven't been able to. And just trust that everything's going to work out okay. You're very supported by the universal energies here. She's just floating along in this little boat. She's only looking to the future. And this is shown in the night time too, with the moon and your energy as well. And then you have emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace, which is all about just making the time to enjoy the little pleasures in life. And we are in Taurus season, and it's all about getting grounded and building on a solid foundation. And Taurus, who is represented by the Queen of Pentacles, very much enjoys the little pleasures in life. And you also have hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So that's great energy. And you had this other card. What was it? This one. Follow your intuition. Make contact with the ones in your visions. You might be having some strange dreams and intuitive hits during this Scorpio moon, Scorpio supermoon Cancer. Might get some weird dreams that you need to decipher, or some information through your dreams in some way. Might even awaken some sort of psychic abilities as well. And you have the letters here, which makes me think that, again, that some information is coming in as well during this full moon. That's important to your situation. There's a love heart here. It could be new love for some of you. Being a general reading, whatever the message is, it will be different for all of you, and how you receive the message. It could be an email or a text message, anything like that. Especially with all this planetary activity, the Sun, Venus and Mercury, the planet of communication, all in your 11th house of networking and social circles. I feel it will be good news coming in, especially with all the flowers here and the butterfly. And you also have Mars coming into your sign, fiery Mars coming into your sign on the 23rd, which is tomorrow. It's the 22nd today when I'm doing this reading. So that could make you feel very inspired as well. That might be why you got the Ace of Wands before. It could be the Mars energy coming in for you and giving you a boost. When you have fiery Mars in your sign, it can make you feel more motivated and more energetic and more ambitious. And especially with the Ace of Pentacles here, you've got maybe some extra funds coming in that allow you to move forward or do something that you didn't think you would have the money for before. And having said that, you have taken action. And I was just talking about Mars energy, and Mars is all about taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. And the 11th house that I was talking about before, that you have the Sun, Mercury and Venus in your 11th house. It's also called the House of Hopes and Dreams. And you did get the Nine of Cups before as well, the wish fulfillment card. So anything is really possible for you here, Cancer, whatever you've been hoping to bring more of into your life, or whatever you've been hoping to achieve. And you, with this being in the flow, you might not even have to do a lot to make these things come into being. It'll just flow on with all this Mars energy and the sun in the fiery sun in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. So lovely energy. I'm going to finish your reading with a Tree Wisdom card. Message for Cancer. Full moon in Scorpio. And you have energy. The hornbeam tree. Need more energy to get on with the tasks for your day. Bring more focus to efficient energy expenditure for each task. Act on intuitive nudges to strengthen your mind and body. Well, that really sums up your reading nicely there. You had a message to trust your intuition, and that you might get some important intuitive insights with this full moon in Scorpio, and more motivation and energy with Mars coming into your sign, which will stay in your sign for, I think it's at least a few weeks, and then it goes back into Aries. So that may be why they're saying take action, or you have Mars in your first house, because it's only there for a few weeks. So make the most of the energy. So I hope you received some guidance from your reading, Cancer, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I'll be putting out the May readings soon for all the signs as well, hopefully, all going well. And I do 3 full readings a month now for all the signs. I do a general reading, which is quite comprehensive at the start of the month, and then I do a new moon angel reading, and then I do this one, the full moon reading, for mid to late time of the month. So keep a lookout for those, and enjoy the rest of your April. Bye for now.